guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and like the videos and watch the other videos on the channel as well. Today I want to be doing a coding using the bimmercode app on the X5 F15. So basically what happens is you have your daytime running lights up front, which can be turned off through the iDrive, but I leave mine running. You can also have the rear ones on as well, the inner and the outer. So we're going to turn those on manually today if you want to leave them on. And then also my trunk, the SUV has a soft close all around, but my trunk does not close with a soft close. It always makes a loud noise like a bang when it closes. So we're going to change that and see how that works. So if I show you right now, car's running, daytime is on, you see absolutely no running lights in the rear. So we're going to be coding these ones to come on and then these ones to come on as a daytime running lights. So if I press my key fob right now, it opens up, and then if you close it, you'll notice the sound it makes, the bang. So we're going to address that with the coding. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I have loaded up the bimmercode app. I have connected the VPAC, which is a Bluetooth adapter. Typically, I would recommend putting the car on the trickle charger if you're going to be doing a lot of coding. I'm just running the car because my trickle charger got destroyed. Long story, but I'll not get into that. So my car's actually running at the moment, and I want to keep it that way. So if you don't have it running, please make sure you put the car on trickle charger. Also, if you want to put your phone on Wi-Fi mode or airplane mode and then connect via Bluetooth, that's fine. I have it left it running. If somebody calls me, texts me, I just don't reply, and I leave the notifications alone as well. So load up the bimmercode app, connect to your car. In this case, it was X5 F15. Once you get in there, click on BDC, and once you're in the BDC, I'll share my screen on the side and you guys can see it. The reason I didn't do that initially is because you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you can link the initial BMW X5 videos down below, how to get connected and set up. It takes a long process. The BDC is a heavy duty one. It takes forever to load up, and I don't want you guys to wait. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the recording process. Okay. So it's recording. So once you have your BDC loaded up, what you want to do is scroll down. This is not expert mode, this is the easy mode. You will see daytime running lights, and it's referring to the rear one. Daytime running lights, rear outer part, which is, I showed you the outer part, which is on the body, and the inner part is actually in the trunk on the lights. So typically I would recommend that you guys do one at a time, but since this should be okay, we're gonna run both of them first, and then we're going to code it, and then we'll go to the trunk one that I was referring to later on, because this was going to be a longer one. So daytime running lights, it's set to not active. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set it to active, click OK. Then we're going to the second option, daytime running lights rear inner part, it's set to not active. We're going to set it to active. So those have been done. They automatically come on when my parking lights come on or when the lights come on, but I'm doing it for the daytime only, so when the lights are set to auto. So the third option that you see on screen, daytime running light mode, I'm leaving it active for the parking lights and not touching that. So on the right hand side, I'm going to click on code, and it's going to give you the important note and the warning message. Read it if this is the first time, otherwise click on start coding. You will get some warning messages. Let the app clear it out. If you are running on the iOS version, use the BimmerLink app to clear out any messages that you do get. So it's about 33%, 66% is writing the coding data. It's probably going to reboot my ECU. I don't know if it's going to reboot my iDrive. I think it does. It gives me like a parking brake warnings and all that, but don't worry about it. Ignore it for now. And then in the Android, it's going to clear everything as well. So it cleared it. It has done the coding. So let me quickly take the camera out so you guys can see what I mean. These are on and these are on, and I did not turn my lights on. My lights are set to auto, and even if I do it this way, so now they're set to off because I'm in the garage. you'll notice they are still on. So now these becomes the daytime running lights. So that was the first one. The second one we're going to do is the hatch, right? The trunk, because if you notice, I open my trunk even from inside and I close it, it makes a loud noise. So for this one, what you're going to do is, so go out of the BDC, make sure you have done your coding in the BDC for the running lights. Once you have done that, go down, depending on X15, you have the iDREHZH 4, 5, and 6, all the way up to 2018, or you have the F85 X5M, which is go into power tailgate module. Once you go into power tailgate module, it's going to take a few seconds to load up. While this is loading, again, keep in mind, if you guys are going to code, I always recommend do one code at a time. I know I did two for this one because they were compatible with each other. Also, either leave the car running or put on trickle charger. A lot of time, majority of the time, I do it on a trickle charger because I don't want to run the car just because how the ECUs get reset. I don't want any errors to pop up. So in here, what we're going to do is the power gate tail module. You'll see there's not many options in here. So we're going to go into expert mode. Once you go into expert mode, you're going to look for 3020 HKL Kinematic, K-I-N-E-M-A-T-I-K, which is a third option on my list. It might be different depending on what X5 you have and the build. So once you load that up, what you want to look for is, it's further down, it's DREHZH _ segment _ SCHL. And here I'm going to click on the screen so you guys can see it as well. I'm holding it, touching it down. And once you load that, it's going to load a bunch of the options for F01, F02, and so forth. Mine is apparently set to F85 only, not F15. I have never coded this before, so I know this is factory. I have not changed anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on custom value, and we're going to code the custom values from byte 0 all the way to byte 8. Remember, these are bytes, so you start at 0, not 1. So the very first one you're going to do, we're going to do 20 in here. The second one you're going to do is going to be byte 1, which is going to be 30. And the third one that you're going to do is going to be 40, which is going to be byte 2 again. Sorry, I keep saying third one. Byte 2 is going to be 40. And then everything from byte 3 to byte 8, we're going to do 58. So let me get that entered in here. So if you look at my screen, my byte 0 starts at 20, then it goes to 30, then 40, and then byte 3 to byte 8 all the way down. All of them are set to 58. Again, this is custom values in the expert mode, so be very careful. You're going to click OK. Click OK. Come back, and you're going to click on code. Start coding. It's preparing coding. Let's see what happens. Finish coding. It's probably going to restart ECU and give me some warnings, I take it. Restarting ECU. I heard a beep. Clearing errors. Okay, seems to be done. So let's try it from inside before I go outside. So it opened. Much softer now. So let's go outside before I shut it off. So now, if I hit my remote and open it, opens loud. I'm going to come closer so you guys can see it better, and I'm going to close it now. You notice when it comes down a little bit, stops and slows down here for a soft, so it does not make the third noise anymore. So that was it for the coating for the day. I showed you too how to do the rear inner and outer lights as a daytime running lights, and then I also showed you how to make your rear tailgate soft closed doors instead of banging every single time and making loud noise in the car. If you guys have any questions, please leave in the comment down below. If there's any particular coating you're looking for, leave it in the comments below. I'll go through it. Check out the Instagram page and the Facebook page as well if you have any questions or if you'll leave any comments there. Thank you guys, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already.